Now, celebrating all things cool in Jacksonville, a local show with a spotlight on the 904 with hosts Eden Kendall and Mark Payton, featuring amazing stories from every neighborhood with Rance Adams. This is River City Live.
Welcome to River City Live and happy first day of summer. We have all this beautiful flare out there, and look behind us. We are on a tropical location.
We really are. Look
Where's
at
my
that.
sand?
It's behind you.
And my cabana and my drink.
Well, you
you
have
have a drink.
cups here. So Disney sent this as a thank you to you for going out there when you guys did all the shoots for Disney.
Not a thank you to me. It's a thank you to our producer, Justin, who put that together, because he put in a lot of work and put in a lot of muscle, because he had to hold the camera all the time to make me look good.
A lot of work. To go on a 3-day vacation and go on some rides with no lines. Yeah, sounds
You
tough.
guys talk vacation.
Boy, you guys.
15-hour shoot days is not the party that you imagine.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was still a good time. It was still a good time.
All right, excuse us while we wheel him out of here.
I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you how we'll handle that. We'll do the next one for you then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
See how the complaining just stops.
Well, when you think Disney, I think of all the great water parks that they have. And whenever I think of that, you know what I think of? Taking my kids and putting a ton of sunblock on them, especially now that it's the first day of summer.
That's a smart thing to be thinking about.
It
The
does.
question
It comes
is-
hand in hand because you think of having a good time, then before they even get in the water, man, they are just like coated with something on there.
But there's one body part I bet you forget sometimes, especially with little boys. The lips.
Oh, okay.
No.
Achilles here.
Yeah. No, the lips, that's a big thing.
Totally.
With your, very sensitive to sun. And a lot of people don't think about that. They don't bring lip balm or anything like that that has sunblock in it. So you're putting the sunblock all over your kids and you're leaving their lips exposed like that over years and years. That's a lot of sun damage that can happen to your lips. So if you're watching right now and the kids and grandkids are getting ready to head out the door and go to the beach, not to be preachy, but don't forget the lips. You can put this sunblock right on the lips. It doesn't have to be specially.
They do, but they have
too.
really good balm that you can put on there, and I use that. And actually, you know, it's funny, we were talking about cocoa butter yesterday, but I was saying it's really good, you know, to have on your skin. They were saying not to cook with it, but put on your skin.
Coconut oil.
Coconut oil, yeah.
Cocoa butter.
Coconut byproduct is really good for lotion, yeah.
And also, I'm going to put it out there, people of color, you need to adhere to it as well.
Totally.
I was a late bloomer or late buying into it, but yeah, I go in, I look like a zombie because I cake it on, but you
have
know,
to.
These
The ears are one that I always forget with the boys. You know, I'll look and they'll start to get red. And then the other thing, you have to keep applying it. But, you know, one thing I do look forward to, it's summertime. It's finally going to start to warm up around here, you know?
That's nice.
You're looking forward to that.
It's been chilly.
I know.
I haven't felt that chill at all.
I'm just teasing. That's what you think, though. It's funny. The first day of summer, it's like, huh, you know, we've been, what, in the high 90s with a humidity of 120.
Oh, my
It's just pure
goodness.
wetness when you walk outside. So it's going to get hotter. So great. We have that to look forward to.
Just see the steam coming out of the ground. Because I was doing something in the yard yesterday, and I'm walking in, it's just like, and then to this morning, I go out, and it's just steam. I'm like, all right, it's going to be the summer. Mosquitoes, good times. Good times.
Exactly.
Did you even know that today was the first day of summer? Did you think it's been summer for the last several weeks?
Oh,
Nope.
totally.
Nope.
Maybe even
It's
the last
just
2
starting.
months.
It just starts today.
Yeah.
Well, I think that rain kind of threw everybody off, too. You know, we haven't really dug into it, but now today it's bright and sunny, so, woo, there you go.
Welcome to summer in Florida.
Today's also another special day. It's National Selfie Day, and you are like the king of selfies.
I know nothing about that. No, that's something I've taken on. So today is National Selfie Day, and we've decided to invite some of our viewers to send in some of their selfies. So that's turned into my little bit that I put out on Instagram whenever I'm out roaming around the city. So,
That's my mother-in-law.
oh, nice. Oh, she takes selfies.
Yeah.
There is a day for everything.
Yeah,
but this
there
is a big
is.
one, National Selfie Day.
You
I
know
like
who
it.
doesn't take a lot of selfies? Mark Payton needs IG.
Oh, yeah, well, he needs Instagram for sure.
I'm a social media introvert.
He's kind
But
of
if
a
you get to know
Luddite.
me in person, I'm a great guy.
So yeah, the selfie day is a great excuse for you if you're one of these people that says, I never take selfies. You can take one today and get away with it.
Every day is National Selfie Day for me, so I've totally embraced it. Part of that reason is because there are now opportunities for people to make money doing that. So there's a university in China outside of Shanghai. It's the Yiwu Industrial and Commercial College. They offer a 3-year modeling and etiquette course poised to give wannabe internet celebrities a well-rounded education.
So they're teaching you how to go viral, basically.
Yeah.
The business in China, I mean, it's big here, but in China, with over 700 million smartphone users, is a $10.8 billion industry.
So if you can be that face of all the products, I actually have been listening to a bunch of podcasts lately about social media and the best approach and ways to use it the best way possible. And that's why we all went live on Facebook, because I wanted to employ a few of the things that I had learned. But I was seeing where, you know, this whole phenomenon, just the way they're marketing it now, and now all of these laws that have been in effect for so long with the FCC, where you have to say ad if you're a celebrity endorser, and all these things that nobody's ever enforced before being enforced because of all the money you're talking about.
And it's a new territory because they didn't know how to regulate it, but there's a lot of money there. And whenever there's money and no regulation, they have to figure out a way to get some of that money to the other side with taxes.
And you don't want to be a star.
Yeah.
You want to be an influencer.
That's exactly it.
That's the lingo.
The other part of it too is I know it just seemed just so vain to post pictures and do all that stuff, but there is a science to it as far as timing and then the algorithms. They're how it's programmed, the times of day. So there really is a science. That's why we joke around with there's a class and there's a whole career in it, but there really is. There's a lot to it. It's not just
look at the Kardashians.
They built an empire.
From selfies. We were talking in my house the other day because, you know, at one point, Kim Kardashian was Paris Hilton's like stylist. Right. Now I'm like, who has more money now? Is it Paris Hilton or Kim Kardashian? Like earned money.
Did you see she now has fidget spinners out shaped like dollar signs?
Yeah. I did not. I do know, I just read something I think I saw on TMZ that she just made $14.8 million for allowing people to watch her 5-minute video as she opened up her house to talk about whatever she was talking.
Well, let me ask you this. So there's a whole career you could do this and there's classes being offered. If you guys are back in college, is this something that you would do or no?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we already know.
Would your parents let you do it or no?
My parents didn't even know half the classes. I took relaxation and meditation, tennis.
I had a leisure studies class. And you know what? I didn't do that well in leisure studies. My blow-off classes, I would blow off. But then my hard ones, I did well, you know, so.
Well, let me tell you this way, okay? So the college boy is hoping to go into journalism and communication, and I'm pretty sure that in his major, there will be classes on social media, and if not, I will tell him to seek them out.
Yeah.
There's no way you can be successful in any line of work right now if you don't have those classes.
Well, the other part of it too is even just the marketing. So even if you're not an on-air personality in TV or radio or whatever, just even the marketing side of it, yeah, absolutely. So it's all out there. It is. It's a whole new
everything. Yeah. It's all.
Going back to those classes, didn't you take a class on The Simpsons or something?
He did. So, no, it was South Park.
Oh, South Park,
so, yeah.
Totally different.
It was his
now I respect it.
It was his English class. It was his lit class. And every class was about a different episode. Maybe it was, no, you know what, it had to be social studies. They would break apart episodes of South Park. They know how to keep those kids engaged.
Yeah. I wish I could go back to school.
Oh my
Social
goodness.
media classes, South Park classes.
I think there was some college had something like studying the lyrics of Jay-Z or, you know, or musical influences and stuff like that.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
I remember my anthropology class. I think I told you guys this before. I walked in, it was Anthropology 101. I walked in there, there's an Indiana Jones poster. I'm like, awesome. The professor got up there, he's like, this is nothing like Indiana Jones. I'm like, goodbye.
I'm out.
You know
I took off my Indiana Jones hat. Goodbye.
Just in case you thought this is what you wanted, forget it.
So, you know, we're talking about social media. Well, you know it's trending big time. Mattel, they released a new Ken doll. You know, Barbie and Ken doll. And actually, there's 15 of them. The whole idea is more diversity. Sales are down by 13%. So they're like, hey, we have to reinvent the wheel. We're just going to reinvent Ken. So there's all different types now of hairstyles, skin tones, 7 different skin tones. Whole idea is too, they did this with Barbie about a year ago, different body styles. They're doing it now with Ken. So total makeover, supposed to give girls just more variety for them to line up with Barbie.
Lumberjack Ken.
Obviously.
I saw hipster Ken. Is he got a man bun? No.
So they
have everything. Yeah, they have man bun. They have cornrow is another type of hairstyle that they have.
Kendrick Ken.
Yeah.
That
Business
is a man bun. Oh my
There's
goodness.
Justin Bieber Ken.
Oh my goodness. We're just giving all our own names. I just like that everything is generic Ken.
That's interesting. So sales are down 13%. Now you were just saying this earlier when we were talking before the show started. your daughter, Tyler, doesn't play really with any toys. So is it an idea, is it just Barbie? They don't know how to market it, or is it just kids don't play with toys anymore?
I mean, she has her moments, but it's like we were just talking, like we had this whole thing with American Me dolls. And I mean, there's not a store here, so there's kind of that aspect of it. But I think part of it is technology, because kids 2 years old, here's my phone, here's my tablet, and they know that way more than anything where they're using their imagination to create with their dolls and stuff.
And it is, when we buy our kids toys, they will play with them a lot for maybe like an hour or two, and then it's done. But they'll always find their way back to their iPad and log in a ton of hours. It's hard to compete with technology.
Yeah.
And really, we don't.
But they have the different, I don't know how they think that they're competing with that. But as far as getting, you said the American Girl dolls are designed to look, you can get the ones that are designed to look like yourself.
Right.
And I think what they're trying to do here with Ken is have them look like somebody that you either could grow up to be, or that you know, or looks like someone in your family. And one of them, they have 3 lines of body types. They have slim, broad, and original. So those are the 3 body types. And then there's one that is clearly a dad bod. He's got biceps and everything, but he's got a little pooch going.
Little pooch.
Yeah.
Carb loading.
It doesn't help that they
years.
dressed him in horizontal stripes. So I don't think he's there, but when it flows through on this video, you get to him, and he definitely has a little pooch going there.
Speaking of body types, a trend that happens with guys when they get married.
This is so
type
funny.
Changes.
This actually is science. Married guys, sorry to tell you, you're going to put on the weight. So in this study that was done over in England, they said it's about a 2.5-pound difference, which isn't a lot, but I mean, that's an average. So you're spreading that out over a lot of guys.
It's England. The conversion rate's 40 pounds.
The
United States. 40 pounds.
So you got to ask yourself, guys, if you're married, did you gain weight after you got married? I'm not asking you. I'm not asking our producer, Justin, because I think that they have hummingbird hearts.
Yeah, I know.
Rance, sorry, I'm asking you.
Not to call you out, Rance.
No,
But he says it all the time.
But yeah, we had that discussion about the dad bod yesterday. So I'm always about the same framework. But yeah, when we got married, or right around that time, it was like there was an extra 10 that popped up, and it's just because you're more comfortable and you're eating more in the house, that kind of thing.
Well, and that's what the study was about. Also, you don't have to worry about finding that significant other anymore.
Exactly.